This is one of our limiting reactant example problems from the worksheet that we did last week. This is problem number 1 from the worksheet, and we know this is limiting reactant because we have two amounts for our masses, and it asks for our maximum number of grams or a maximum amount that can be produced. So we have to set up two stoichiometry problems, and then we're going to choose the one with the lesser amount, because that's when one of our reactants is going to run out. So we're going to set up two separate stoichiometry problems with both of our given amounts. So we have how many grams of pH3 were produced from 6.2 grams of phosphorus. We're going to go ahead and solve that one first. So I have to get to moles from grams, so the first step is going to be to divide by molar mass. Phosphorus is 31 grams per mole, so I put my grams at the bottom so that I can cancel that out. And my next step is to write a mole-to-mole ratio. I want to go from phosphorus to pH3, so I'm interested in the ratio between phosphorus and pH3. And phosphorus is going to go at the bottom, so that's 2 moles of phosphorus for every 2 moles of pH3 that are produced. So we can cancel out moles of phosphorus. It's 2 over 2, so we can also cancel that out. And then our next step is to get from moles to grams. So we're going to go ahead and multiply by the molar mass of pH3. So that's 34 grams of pH3 over 1 mole, because it's grams per mole, and because we need the moles to cancel out. So now we can do the math, and I get 6.8 grams of pH3 produced from 6.2 grams of phosphorus. So we're just going to keep that to the side for now and go and work our second problem, which starts with 6 grams of hydrogen. My first step is to divide by molar mass of H2, so I can go ahead and cancel out those units, and then I need to set up my mole-to-mole ratio to get from hydrogen to pH3. So now I'm interested in the coefficients on hydrogen and again on pH3. The coefficient for hydrogen is going to go down to the bottom, so we can cancel those units. And then on the top, I'm going to have pH3. So that's 2 over 3. We can't reduce that any farther. So now my last step is going to be the same as we did on the top example, where we multiply by the molar mass of pH3. And then we can go ahead and multiply and divide that. I came up with 68 grams of pH3. So now I look at these two numbers and I decide which one is lower, and 6.8 is lower than 68, so I'm going to say that phosphorus is my limiting reactant, because once we get to 6.8 grams of pH3 produced, we run out of phosphorus, so the hydrogen has nothing left to react with, so it's just there in excess, so hydrogen would be called our excess reactant.